Yo, what's good with y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Umyp coming with another banger, man. Let's go. Now, today, y'all know what time it is. Now, y'all know I gotta drop a GAWD Jumpshot for y'all. Now, if y'all don't know my build, I will be releasing a build video very soon. But with the build that I have, I'm able to shoot godly with it. I'm telling y'all, all I hit are greens now. Now, for one, y'all already know the dribbling for me is easy in this game. So that's not really a question. It's not a problem. But shooting is not the easiest in this game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And a lot of people have builds that should be able to shoot. You know what I'm saying? For example, a lot of green, yellow pie charts, playmaking shot creators, can't really shoot unless you're hitting close shot fade cheese, right? That's like the only way people can really shoot. In this game, they really added a skill gap when it comes to shooting, which I'm happy that they did, because now we don't have to worry about rebounding wings and glass lock shooting in the corner. Like, no, that shouldn't even be in the game. But like I said, I know shooting is it's a lot more harder than it was for 2K20. So with this jump shot, I'm going to have y'all shooting just as good as y'all were in 20, if not even better. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe and put on post notifications. That way, you're notified whenever I drop another banger, a video, or throw up a stream. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I don't want to do a lot of talking. I'm gonna get into the jump shot. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this jump shot. So with that being said, like I said, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, put on post notifications, and comment if this jump shot works for you. But anyway, it's your boy Umyp, and let's get right into the video. Alright, y'all, and before we get into the actual jump shot, I do just want to give y'all a couple of tips real quick, because as I was mentioning earlier, shooting is very different in 2K21, and a lot of people are struggling, and a lot of people have been on Twitter complaining about it, complaining to Mike, Wayne, to Ronnie about the shooting. But this is what we've been waiting for. It's a skill gap for shooting where not everyone can shoot in the game, and it takes skill now to actually shoot. So with what I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to help y'all actually learn how to shoot. And not only that, you guys are going to be shooting in the park like it's my career on rookie. But anyway, let's get into these tips. So first, I want to talk about meter, no meter. You know, now that's a big debate, and it's real iffy. Now, you know, the game still is new, so if you're still using meter, that's fine. But no meter does give you a boost on as we know. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen right here. So as you can see, it says that no meter gives you a boost. If you use right stick with the aiming, that also gives you a boost. And the only problem is using the aiming. I would not prefer that for if you're gonna shoot a standing still jumper. That's more for fades. It's a lot easier to aim with fades too, because you already have your right stick in the direction. You don't really have to move it. So that's probably the best time to use your right stick. Now, other than that, you can try out no meter, but they also changed the bases with 38 and 98, which were the two most frequent bases in 20. They changed those up with the green window, so it's a lot harder to green with those. So a lot of people are still finding their jump shots, which is why you still see a lot of people use bar. But once you found your jump shot, right, you know your jump shot's green, take off your meter. That gives you a boost, which is gonna help you out, especially with the game. Like I said, the shooting isn't the best, so having that little boost for taking off your meter is gonna help you out in the long run a lot. So as you see with that green right there, I still have my meter on. I don't feel comfortable with it. Another thing, getting your shooting badges. Now, it is still early in the game, you know, so I don't expect you to have every shooting badge maxed out. But if you're trying to shoot with no badges and you're missing a lot, that's probably part of the reason. Another reason may be because you're not getting the right shooting badges. Now, for your shooting badges, I suggest you max out your range extender, then max out hot zone hunter, and then you can go for a deadeye or green machine. Those you want to go with the big four, right? Which the big four have always been, they've always been deadeye, range extender, hot zone hunter, and deadeye. Those are always the big three. So I suggest that you go with those and you try to max out those as much as you can. Preferably range extender first and then hot zone hunter second. But those right there are probably the best things that you can know for shooting. The final thing that you can try your best to do is get hot zones around the court, because if you have hot zones plus hot zone hunter, I promise y'all you will not miss at all in the park. But anyway, those are the best things to help you shoot in NBA 2K21. Like we said though, it's a skill gap now, so shooting isn't the easiest, and you have to actually be pretty good to be able to shoot in this game. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the jump shot because I feel like I've done enough talking. So anyway, let's get right to the jump shot. Alright y'all, like I said, I'm not gonna waste any time when it comes into showing y'all the best jump shot in NBA 2K21. I want y'all to have the best jump shot. I want y'all to be greening in the park, because y'all know there's a very big skill gap when it comes to shooting in this game, and I want y'all to be able to shoot, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't want to do a lot of talking. I want to get right into the jump shot for this video. Now with the base, now we know for 20 the best bases were 98 and 38, no question. But if you go on 2K Labs, I'll have that link in the description. 2K Labs actually did some tests and saw that 98 had a drastic drop for the jump shot, so they nerfed the base 98 a lot, and the only jump shot that hasn't really been touched too much is base 38. Now don't get me wrong, they still did touch base 38. The jump shot green window went from a 38 millisecond time to 41 millisecond time, but that's not really a big difference at all. It's gonna feel just like the exact same base from 20, so it's not gonna be really much of a difference, and you're not gonna see any problem with that. So that's why we're gonna be going with base 38. Now obviously there are still some other bases that you could use in this game. For example, Steph Curry's always good, Chris Paul's always good, but we're gonna be going with base 38 because it was one of the best bases in 20, and it's still very good in 21. Hasn't been touched too much, so we're gonna be going with base 38 for that. Now your upper release, we're gonna go with Rudy Gay. Now if you don't know, like I said, the link will be in the description. LA did get nerfed, and we know LA is a jump shot that everyone has always used. It's always been a great jump shot to use ever since 2K16 really, or you can say 2K15. LA has always been a go-to jump shot. You could always go to LA and there will never be a problem with it. But they drastically dropped the green window for LA, and the only other jump shot that's just was relatively as good as LA was Rudy Gay. And Rudy Gay hasn't really been touched on too much, just like 38. So upper release 1, it would only make sense to use Rudy Gay for that. Now for upper release 2, we're gonna be going with release 36. They haven't touched 36 at all. For one, it's a jump shot. It's a release that not many people use, not many people know about, but y'all know I used 36 in every single one of my jump shots for 2K20, which is why I was so good. 36 just has such a high green window. It's easy to time, easy jump shot to green, and that's why we're gonna be going with upper release 36 for our first one, or for our upper release 2. And now with the blending, obviously release speed, we have to max that out. You don't want to be too slow when releasing your jump shot, so we're gonna be going with max speed. For the animation blending, I went 50-50. Y'all know I always go 50-50 with 36. Now if you want to lean towards 60, there would be no problem with that, because Rudy Gay is just something reliable, and not everyone has been using 36 in their blends like I have. But as you see, this is the jump shot that I'm using for 2K21, and I thought that I'd share it with y'all so that I could have y'all shooting just as good as I do in the park. Now with that being said, appreciate you clicking on this video. Make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe, put on post notifications, that way you're notified whenever I upload again, and go ahead and comment in the comment section if this jump shot helped you. But anyway, appreciate you clicking on this video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, put on post notifications. It's your boy Umyp. Love y'all, and I'll catch you on the next video.